Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm sitting on my edges of my cardigan. I'm doing just a little video before I go down my granddaughter's. I have just done a shopping haul because I've been doing a bit of shopping this morning because I ran out of a few things and I didn't have any sweets for the kids as well. So I thought, well, I was probably going to go shopping tomorrow anyway, so I thought I'll just get my shopping while, most of my shopping while I'm there getting the sweets for the kids. So anyway, there's a shopping haul. I'm busy uploading that at the moment from Aldi's. But I'm doing a little bit knitting. This is, I'll show you, my newest pattern. I've started an 18-inch because I had a message from a lady called Mary Lou, or Mary Lou, I think. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, whether it's Mary Lou or Mary Lou. And she said on the back, she had knit, I have rows 1 to 6, and rows 1 to 4 is actually the pattern. There's 4 rows to the pattern, but I had put rows 5 and 6 with where you cross the cables, or the rows you cross the cables over. Only I never realised I should have put rows 7 and 8 as well, because when you finish on the 6th row and you go to the row 1 again, your knitting comes out like you're knitting rib and not Irish moss stitch. And Mary Lou told me about that fault. But then she messaged me later and thought she had a senior moment, but I messaged back and told her she hadn't had a senior moment, that she was right, that but nobody else has actually noticed that. So I'm wondering whether people have used those 6 rows, crossed the cable, and then not bothered looking at the pattern again and just went by looking at the stitches, because that's how I do it. I know, you know, once I've read the pattern, I know more or less what the stitches is. And with Irish moss stitch, you just need to look at the what's on the knitting, that you know if it's you're starting a new row, if it's a knit stitch, you're doing a purl stitch. And I think maybe that's what a lot of people may be doing. So I've altered the pattern and I've made it with 8 rows. But I've also said after that to continue, after you've done those 8 rows, continue only with rows 1 to 4 of the pattern, crossing the cables on the following 8th row from the 5th row until your work measures whatever you're doing. So I will send out another PDF to everyone I've sent a PDF, because it doesn't cost me anything to send PDFs out to people, because it's already made. The time it took to write it out and all that, it's already made. So I'll just send a new PDF out to everybody who I've sent to or testing my pattern. So I'm glad that I do have these testers, because it saves me, you know, sending out patterns, selling patterns, and then having to sort these mistakes out afterwards. Because, you know, I do get a bit Google-eyed sometimes when I'm doing these, writing these patterns out. But just to make sure that I had it right, what I actually wrote down afterwards, because I've wrote the 8 rows down now that you needed. So I thought I'm going to knit it. So I've started, this is the second size I'm doing. So I'm more or less testing my pattern, but I know if I test this one, the rest of it will all be okay. So this will be for a 3-month to 6-month baby. That's what the 18-inch size is for. It'll probably be for a little boy, because you can have this colour for a girl as well, but I think it's more suitable for a little boy. So I'll probably make this into a boy's cardigan when I do this. And I had started, a lady called Hilary asked me to do another pouch for to put your passport in, and she just messaged me this morning because I had said I thought maybe she wanted a 6x7 inch, because she wanted a little bit larger. She wanted and I messaged her 6x7 inch, but she's messaged me this morning she wants it 5x7. But not to worry, Hilary, because I've started it But I always do it for the lengthwise, and as I had said 7 inches length and you said 7 inches length, because when it's folded and thing down like that, that'll be about 7 inches for the thing. And I work the widthways. I work as I'm working along, I work widthways, so I'll only do it to the 5 inches that she wants, not the 6 inches that I had said. So not to worry, Hilary. I had already done the length to 7 inches, so I'll probably take that down my granddaughter's and do a little bit of that. And I'm just waiting for Hilary to tell me whether it's for a man or a woman, so I'll know what kind of lining to put in. Because I did some other ones. One was for a man. And you don't put linings with flowers inside for a man, and find some other sort of lining to put in. So I've just sent Hilary a message to ask whether she wants what sex it's for, look at it that way. So I'll put the right kind of lining inside for a man. So that's that one sorted. And I don't think I've got plenty other things on needles, but I haven't been doing anything to them lately because I spent all yesterday on that little 2-colour cardigan that I was doing. But anyway, that's what I'll be doing. This one, I'll do what I can of this before I go down my granddaughter's, and I've got that the wrong way around. I'll probably maybe take this with me as well, because it'll not take me much longer to finish the crochet. There's only a few more rows to do. But like I'm saying, I did a shopping haul this morning, and I only went for sweets for the kids. But when I was looking around the shop, and I wanted some breakfast cereal for myself, because I had used the other day, and I've been making porridge the last few days. But I always keep a lot of porridge. If I run out of the cold milk cereal type thing, I'll make some porridge for myself. So I thought I was going to get some cereal for myself and the sweets for the kids, but I thought I wanted quite a lot of things, and I was going to go shopping tomorrow. But I thought, while I'm in there today, I might as well just get it while I'm there, and because I did go out a little bit earlier. And I wasn't sure whether I was going to Aldi's or Aldi's, as some people call it, as I get corrected, but I see what I want. But Sunday is a very bad day to go shopping. I went out about 9:30, and the car park was just chocker. I had trouble finding a parking place, actually. And then on the way home, I passed Sainsbury's on the way home, because Aldi's is just a little bit further on from Sainsbury's. I passed Sainsbury's, and their car park was practically empty. I said I should have went there. I would have had no trouble finding a parking place at Sainsbury's. But that's the way things go, isn't it? I never noticed Sainsbury's. I passed on the way out, just on the way back. But anyway, that's it. That's just a little bit for today. So I'm going down my granddaughter's and for my lunch, and get tormented by the kids for a little while, and tormented by the dogs. As soon as I sit down on the settee, them dogs are straight up, and the kind of dogs that want to sit on your knee. I don't like dogs sitting on my knee. So it's me, get down. Oh, they know when I talk to them, though, they know my tone of voice. They do what they're told. Anyway, that's just a little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.